So, Assassin's Creed games are known for their attention to detail, and how accurate is this Paris to the Paris now? If we actually went there, we'd be able to see all the same streets and everything.
The good thing is that Paris has remained relatively intact, but there was major changes, major ground road work, especially in the 19th century with the Baron Haussmann, who created all the big boulevard. But the good news is all the major landmarks were there that were there were still there today. So it's kind of fun to see the before and after. Examples of these are the Notre Dame in the middle of the city on Ile de la Cité, or you also have the Sainte-Chapelle where kings were crowned hundreds of years ago, and then a bunch of other landmarks. We have over 40 in the city.
And you mentioned they're also scaled 1-to-1. They're actual size.
Yeah, that's one thing we really wanted to do. Well, for fun and just to give ourselves a bigger challenge. So we started off with our first landmark was the Notre Dame. It was our benchmark, and we decided to go for it and just build it to scale. And then because we did that, houses and everything else just looked too small. They looked like miniatures. So we also decided to go for one for everything else. In the end, that created a city that's almost to scale. Obviously, we're cheating near the edges a little bit to compress stuff, but the overall it changes the overall experience where you get that feeling of immersion a lot stronger now.
Can you talk about a new currency? I saw Creed points when I was playing. Talk about what those are.
So we have several currencies. They each support different systems. So we have francs, which is the gold pieces, which is the money in the game, which is used to purchase stuff and gear and pieces of equipment. We have creed points, which are basically your the things you do that supports the creed. So the tenants. So if you help civilians or do certain actions like that, you will earn these. We also have helix points, and we have a fourth one, which I forget right now.
So talk about in the development process. Excuse me. What makes you guys decide, hey, French Revolutionary War over like another period in time?
It was there on the list. We maintain a wish list of cool settings that we would like to do eventually, and the French Revolution was there in the top 5. It's also something that people have been speculating about for a long time. They were right. It was there. We wanted to do it, so we made that decision 4 years ago, I mean, it's been amazing. It's fun to work on 18th century France and Paris more specifically. It's cool because it's like kind of a return to our origin with our European dense urban setting.
And what is it about the Assassin's Creed franchise that keeps players coming back for more?
I think that's it. I think it's there's several things. I think the core fantasy is amazing. Being an assassin, a blade in the crowd, I think that's cool. And then it's the historical. History is our playground, and that will always appeal to someone. We've done the Third Crusade, the Italian Renaissance, we've done the American Revolution, we've done the Golden Age of piracy, now the French Revolution. I mean, it's just amazing. I think there's something with that premise of the Animus machine, which allows us to visit genetic memory. I think we hit something 7 years ago, and I think people love it as well.